let's talk about how to make your theme your own. All along I've been making this PowerPoint presentation and all I have is a white background. So let's talk about what I can do. I can do all kinds of things here. I can create my own background. I can do pictures, but there's some pre-design. If I go over to the design tab, there are some themes here that are created for you on PowerPoint. And if you scroll over these, and you can look and see what kind of theme it is that you like. And well, this is accounting. Maybe we ought to go for the green. But I can open this up. I can see many other themes. I also can browse for themes. There are hundreds of themes out on the internet that you can look at and see and use for your PowerPoint presentation. So I'm going to choose this one right here. As you can see in the background down here, as I scroll over these, you can see a sample of what it's going to look like. And I'm doing this for a reason. I wanted a green background, but I really like these lines, and I think that it's more creative. If I were to choose the one that I had before, I don't care for this box. But take a look here. If I look on the front, the title slide is in this, but the back slides are sort of plain. So I don't care for that. So I'm going to go and I'm going to choose this slide. Well, this is pretty uniform throughout all of your slides. But a lot of people can say, well, that's pretty boring also. One thing you need to be very aware of is as you change the theme, look at what it did to my title. Look at what it did to the other object where I had remember I had it up here and it was larger? Well, every time you change a theme, look at here. The footer is down here. I go back to this one, the footer is up here. So if you change your theme, be very careful that you are modifying it what you need. Look here, this changed my word art. And so I'm going to have to go back in here if I choose this one and change the color of my word art. So you just have to be very, very careful. A lot of people like this theme. And as you're scrolling over these, take a look right here. You see the name appears here. This is urban. This is verb. There are many different, there's waveform. That one's autumn. So each of these themes have names. So once you choose the theme you want, you can change it. You don't have to accept the color that it is. I can go over here to colors and say I want it more of this black tie. Well, that sounds a little bit more formal, doesn't it? I can change it to any of these colors. And well, I'd sort of like some green, but certainly not that green. How about this green, the Foundry? There's a green that would be good. But once again, if I do that, then I'm going to have to go over here and I'm going to probably want to change, either make my word art larger, make my fonts larger, so that it can be seen better. And I'm going to need to move things around. Also change the size of my box here. So there's other things that I can do to this theme too. There's the fonts. I can choose to change the font on all of the text. I can also change the effects. And you play with them and you see what kind of effects you want. There's all different effects here. You can also change your background styles, and where that goes into effect, if you choose a font like this, and I want to change the background style, I can change the background. See how that's white? I can change certain areas to where it has a pattern to it. There's the background on that. Or I can go down here and format it, and I can choose what format I want. Say I want those dots. See how that is on the background. I can also completely hide my background graphics. You see what that did? That took out all of the other graphics on this slide. On this slide, if I hide the background graphics, it takes out all of this down here. So you can choose your background, you can choose your background there, you can hide it, you can change the effects. Just make it your own.